Lenox, Alabama, December. We started up a whole new month. Matt, what do you think? You going to make it to the end of the year?
I think so.
Okay. You got both kids there with you?
Yes, sir.
Amen. Hi, guys. Hi, Tyson. Hey. Welcome tonight. Comments on comments and question and answer. Send your questions. I got a question. Years ago, I used to sing a song, believe it or not. People let me do that, called Dem Bones Gonna Rise Again. We published the words and the music in one of our ancient seminar notebooks, the comb-bound ones that we used to have. We can't find it. If anybody has one of those, not the whole notebook, just the song, the words, and the tune, the music, send it to us, please. Let me know. What's yours? What extension are you, Randall? 3. Okay. 4. So 855 BIG-DINO, extension 4, or email tech@drdino.com. If you got it, wow, we want to resurrect that one. That was a great song. Them bones gonna rise again. Okay. That's not funny, Randy. Gee. Okay. Sundays, we're doing Bible study. This Sunday will be the chapter 5, Ephesians chapter 5. Then Monday, why on earth did God let this happen, for heaven's sake? We fill in as needed if we miss something. Oh, there's 4 more debates I got to get on here, right? Yeah. Well, I don't know where they are. Okay. Whack an Atheist on Wednesday, comments on Thursday. So here we are, making babies on Friday. We're going to, you atheists haven't answered any of my questions about how this evolved. Matt, what's wrong with them? How did the anglefish learn babies like that? How did the watermelon learn that? Come on, guys. Okay, come join our family for Christmas. If you don't have a family, we'll take you in. When my father and mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. So will DAL. Come on down. And Freddie can cook. Is that incredible? Or that food? Man. Oh, even your daughter liked it. Man. Some of it went in the mouth, didn't it? Yeah. Okay. We had all kinds of stuff. It was incredible. Come on down. We'll feed you like a pig. Okay. Our dining hall there. There you are, Joe. What do you think? Not smiling, but okay. Randy? You and Will. Will says, I'm kind of he's almost 7 feet tall. He gets on that tractor, don't want to get off. So come on down, become a Dinosaur Adventure Land. We'll put you up, feed you, house you. You stay more than a day or two, we're going to put you to work, okay? There, let's see. A bunch of people came for our Thanksgiving dinner, and we got Christmas will be same thing. Ooh, I'll take the one right there. Whoa. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Comments on comments, question, answer. Welcome to Bible study from Dinosaur Adventure Land in Lenox, Alabama. We believe the Bible is true. God made everything in 6 days. He said so in the 10 Commandments. In 6 days, the Lord made heaven and earth. Now, you guys who teach evolution, I know you really believe it. I understand. You are calling God a liar, and you probably like that. But that won't go well for you one day, Judgment Day. Dinosaurs lived with man. They did not live millions of years ago. And evolution is the dumbest and most dangerous religious cult in the history of the world. Never been a dumber idea than to teach your kids they came from a rock. And you do believe that. Matt, did you get that video clip? Do you have it ready?
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, can we play it now?
The one with the potatoes and the rock.
The one with oh, you did one with the potato too?
I'm working on it.
Okay, no, the one where Aaron Ra says, nobody says we came from a rock.
You can pull it up on your computer.
Can I pull it up? Okay, I might need that later if we get time. Let's get through the questions first, okay? That's hilarious. Come visit Dinosaur Adventure Land straight north of Lenox, Alabama. There it is again in there, 6 days. And again. Okay, never mind. Get our thumb drive. All my video series, $50 on thumb drive or on DVD, on PowerPoint DVD. And how to do PowerPoint. You found that, Randall? Is that on our YouTube channel?
No.
It's in the AV set. He'll explain it to you, okay? It's Christmas special, 3 seminar sets for $100. Use them to stuff somebody's stocking. Give them to your favorite atheist friends. Here, watch this. If they won't do it, I'll give you $100 if you watch it, okay? Straight north of Pensacola, 70 miles, right across the interstate. You can take exit 77 or 83 off I-65. If you look right behind Lenox Primitive Baptist Church, that is not us, but right behind that church is the dead center of Lenox. There it is, right there, the dead center. Okay. Anyway, go north of Lenox 1 mile to our Dinosaur Adventure Land, right there, the big L-shaped piece. Hundreds of people come from all over the place, take tours. I love giving the tours. The Science Center tour, the farm tour, set the record. All been built by volunteers and donations, and it's amazing. Joe, how long have you been working here?
This time, just a couple months.
Okay. It's a blast here. I love this place. Projects need done. New video posted. We did all that. Our internet. We've got to find a better internet. We can get a building and buy a building for $30,000 and own the store downtown if we want to get that one or someplace near there. And then we'd have the high-speed internet. So if you got a bunch of money sitting around, want to invest it in the kingdom of the Lord, call me or call somebody up here. Let's see. Need done, chip repaired, oh, goats. Okay, let's see. Help us to open for free. Go to 777 Club. Go to drdino.com. Say, I like what you're doing. I want to help. Give $1 a day if you can to CSE. Give my Woe series, What on Earth is About to Happen. So comments tonight. People in the room get to go first. Any questions you have? Secondly, people in the chat. Randall, you holler if you get one. Third, comments on YouTube, and I got a bunch ready. Last, comments sent by mail or email. Oh, I forgot to put the one in. I just got a few minutes ago before. I don't think I can find it in my phone in time. It was like, oh, why is the Earth tilted 23.5 degrees? That was it. The Earth is not only tilted 23 degrees in relation to its orbits around the sun, and it's tilted over in relation to its orbit. This causes the seasons, okay? If the Earth were like this going around the sun, we would have the same season all the time. The poles would freeze and stay frozen really big, and the climate wouldn't, it would not stir up the oceans as much. Not only are we tilted over 23.5 degrees, the moon is going around off of our equator. That causes the tide sometimes to be higher, sometimes to be lower. It keeps stirring up the ocean. If it got into a rhythm where it's the same every time, it wouldn't have the effect that it has of keeping things. Parts would become stagnant. God thought of everything. Okay, let's see. Wade the Wizard, that was quite a debate, wasn't it? What else could I have said to him? Matt, he's related to a potato. How do you reason with a potato with tinfoil hat on?
Tomato, not potato.
Oh, he's a tomato?
Yeah.
Who's the potato?
I think it's potato slaughter.
Oh, Adler, yeah, last night. Yeah. Oh, gee. Okay, why did God let this happen? Joshua, thanks again for honest, loving lessons. Okay, Daniel. Wow, April 14th, Passover on my birthday. Then again, so was the Titanic hitting the iceberg, Abe Lincoln getting shot, etc. Okay. Raining, about the excavator getting stuck. Oh, you won't believe how that worked out for God's glory. It's going to be great. We should get that mini excavator tomorrow. We will dig them out ourselves. And if you buy the big excavator or the huge Kawasaki front end loader, we'd like to sell them. We'll get them out, cleaned up. They run great. We don't need them. Somebody's giving us a mini excavator. That's all we need. You know about that, Matt? Well, you neither?
No.
You don't, Randy? Okay, let's see. 2 Corinthians. We got to find Randy a wife. Who would want Randy? If you know anybody who's blonde. Nah. Okay, you're a good guy, Randy. I don't care what they say about you. Let's see. 2 Corinthians 5 writes in, the wife and I just got new job together and we'll be working 12-hour days for better money. I'm going to start helping you guys out, Kent. The way I see it, I can spend money in a museum to be told I'm related to a plant, animal, or insect, or I can spend my money helping you to help others. Money orders payable to CSE, right? Correct. CSE. That's Creation Science Evangelism. I want to buy some of your charts and books before starting to do the $1 a day donations. Please, that's fine. Call a bookstore, 855 BIG-DINO, extension 1. Secretary, my wife will take care of that. Let's see. Dorito writes in, I'm curious, what museum tour tells you you have no purpose in life? All the museums that teach evolution. Dorito, you comment here quite a bit. Or is it potato chip? Oh, Dorito, okay. You comment a lot on here. If evolution is true, what is the purpose of life? Huh? What evolutionary theory tells you you do? How did Jeffrey Dahmer state it again? Oh, yeah. Well, I have Jeffrey Dahmer's testimony lined up. We sent our videos to the prison where he was. He's the mass murderer. How many people did he kill anyway? Anybody remember? Bunch. We send our video series to prisons if the chaplain asks for them to make sure that they get in the way, okay? If you call any chaplain at prison, say, contact Creation Science, they'll send you a set for free. We sent him to his prison. I forget where it was now. He watched my videotapes and gave his heart to the Lord and got saved. Let you share himself in a minute. Okay, let's see. If a person doesn't think there's a God to be accountable to, this is quoting Jeffrey Dahmer, what's the point of trying to modify your behavior to keep within acceptable ranges? That's how I thought. I always believe the theory of evolution is true, that we all just came from slime. When we die, there was nothing. Oh, this guy said, do you really think Jeffrey Dahmer's opinions on science represent scientific reality? Odin, it wasn't his opinions on science. Evolution is not part of science. Evolution is a religion mixed in with science. Science is what we can observe, study, demonstrate. You guys got it. I'm going to say it till I die, and even my videos will say it after that. Evolution is a religion. Nothing scientific about it, okay? Here's Jeffrey Dahmer's testimony. Did I get it right? Randall's black screen. What happened here? What?
Go to the next slide.
Your dad has wondered about all kinds of things, from the medication that your mom was on during her pregnancy, to the fact that...
I thought we had it queued up to 1 minute and 10 seconds. What did I do? Man, that's really small. 10. Hang on. Whoa. I need to adjust my bifocals here. Zoom in. It ain't playing.
Where's play?
When I hit play, it goes to the next slide. How many times did we practice this before we started here tonight? It's the joys of life. I hit that and it goes right back to 0. And that doesn't look nothing like it did before we started tonight. One moment, folks. Okay. It's there somewhere.
It's playing, but it's not showing.
Not replicating.
You might have to drag it up to that screen.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
It's in PowerPoint.
well, yeah, it should add to the. Okay, let's do this. Oh yeah, it's got a buffer. It's gonna have
Your
to
dad
play
has
it.
wondered about all kinds of things, from the medication that your mom was on during her pregnancy, to the fact that you were exposed to violent arguments in the home from an early age and continuing, to the possibility that he might have passed on some genetic propensity for obsession or violent behavior. Does any of that ring true to you? I can see why he'd wonder about those things, but as far as I'm concerned, they're all excuses. Because I didn't feel accountable to anybody. I didn't feel that I had to face what I had done ever. And so you have to the point where a person has to be accountable for what he's done. Can't go around making excuses, blaming other people or other things. So I alone was responsible for what's happened. Let me ask, when did you first feel that everyone is accountable for their actions? Well, thanks to you for sending that Creation Science material, because I always believed the lie that evolution is truth, the theory of evolution is truth, that we all just came from the slime, and when we died, that was it. There was nothing. So the whole theory cheapens life, and started reading books about how evolution is just a lie. There's no basis in science to uphold it. And I've since come to believe that that the Lord Jesus Christ is the true creator of the heavens and the earth. It just didn't just happen. And I've accepted him as my Lord and Savior. And I believe that I, as well as everyone else, will be accountable to him. Growing up, did you feel that you were accountable to your dad?
Anyway, you can listen to the whole testimony yourself, but yes, it matters very much, Dorito, what you believe, okay? The video is not showing on the main page. Many of your videos have disappeared. They put us in YouTube jail for a week. It comes off tomorrow, and the videos are still there, right? Anybody can. We just can't add to it for a week, that's all. Is that going to be resolved? Do we have to talk to somebody tomorrow?
Hopefully tomorrow it gets lifted.
Well,
5:30 p.m. tomorrow.
why not 9:30 tonight? I mean, what are they waiting on?
7 days.
Yeah, it's a 7 day.
7 days. For what? They never told us what for. Okay, never mind. All right, YouTube. I don't think any videos disappeared, eh?
No.
Okay. Let's see. The YouTube gave him a holiday. No, we're publishing lots of other places. How many other places besides YouTube are we on? Three main ones. You can always watch my stuff somewhere. Okay. Dorito writes again. Check the live tab. YouTube seems to have split pre-recorded videos from live streams. That is correct, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. No conspiracy. It's applied to every channel. So if you want to see the current one, just hit live tab. Okay. Aaron the Wizard was a former moron also. Aaron, please come to Dinosaur Adventure Land. Really, we'd like to get you converted, okay? One day, if Wade keeps studying, he can be a Catholic. Well, now, Catholic conservative, I appreciate you commenting, but that's a long ways to go to be an independent, temperamental, fundamental, right-wing, radical, chicken-eating Baptist. Yeah, okay. Lots of wizards in Mormonism. It's a druid cult. I'd have to consent to that opinion. Let's see. Now, if you show a full screen of the atheist fruit people so we can take a screenshot. Hey, Claudio, go in my house, sitting in the porch, on the back porch, is this thing right here.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay? I put it in there to get some pictures to get better sunlight. There it is. Evolutionism family tree. If you want to get a screenshot of that, or if you want more close-up, there's half of it. Who they believe? Let's see. Mark Reed believes he's related to a rat. Okay? Bill Nye's related to a banana. Half of it. You can put them together if you saw like. Okay, let's see. Hope you'll continue these lives and video. I enjoy watching them, and I'm always looking forward to them. Well, thank you, Marilla. Let's see. Dr. Kent, I pray for you and your family and extended family. Enjoyed your Thanksgiving dinner. We had a blast, okay? Wish and hope I might join you there one day for a visit anytime. I blog, therefore I am. That's the name? I blog. God bless you. Thank you for all you do for the kingdom. Okay, thanks, Kent, for all you do. I fully expected you to do science today, probably next week. Clinically skeptic, I've whacked Simon Dan many times. He doesn't get it, okay? He really is a good scientist in some areas, just like Professor Dave. They really are. They do good science, except they somehow got it stuck in their head that evolution belongs with science. No, it doesn't. You know, beer is often sold at football games, isn't it? Beer has nothing to do with football. Nothing. So don't associate them. Oh, it's a football game. We got to have beer. No. Oh, it's a science book. We got to have evolution. No. No connection. None. Gee whiz. Okay, let's see. I love the anime thumbnail. What is that? Anime? Who's that?
There's a thumbnail on one of your videos.
Who's anime? Is that
It's a kind of a cartoon.
a cartoon something?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll get it square here. Square with the world. Okay. Wow. It's more complicated backwards in the screen. Okay, there it is. Never mind. It's over my pay grade.
We'll get some good pictures.
Give him a good picture. Okay. Something came from nothing. That is exactly what they believe. A great leap of faith. You are correct. Okay. I'm confused. Rose. How do you pronounce that? Rosina? Rosina. Okay. I'm confused. Kent had a debate with Professor Dave 2 years ago. Why didn't Kent use the arguments he's using today on this video back then, during the debate itself? Why wait 2 years? Rosina, you are missing the point. I cover it doesn't matter. You're avoiding answering my simple questions. Is it true that Dave presented things as evidence for evolution that are not evidence? 47 different kinds of the same flower. That's not proof bananas are related to elephants. Okay. Abiogenesis fails. I agree. That's the origin of. I said, why did Dave lie 2 years ago? You are so concerned about truth. Why didn't you correct him 2 years ago? I've been real busy producing 6 sermons a week, giving tours of DAL, building projects here. What are you doing for the Lord with your time? You guys all work with me. I think I work as hard as anybody here, don't I?
Yes, sir.
I started at 4 this morning. It's busy around here. Okay. I said, from all your previous comments here, I'm glad you finally realized you are confused. That's a great step in the right direction. Keep studying real science and come to the conclusion God made the world, and that realization will eventually bring you to accept his offer of salvation. That's what we want, Rosie. Let's see. I will keep exposing Dave. He will never face James Tour in a live debate. I agree. I'll take on Dave and Mr. Nelson and any of you atheists. I'm not afraid of anybody. Conspiracy cats. I'm not running from any debates. I want a fair platform where they shut up when it's my turn to talk. That's what they don't want. They want me to debate on their channel where they control the microphone. No. Standing for Truth is a good, fair moderator. He shuts up. He equal time. I mean, watch him. No reason to complain. I'll debate any of them on that channel for sure. So they will say, "Oh, he's afraid to debate me." No, I'm not. All of you together. Yeah. Okay. With one eye closed and half my brain tied behind my back. Okay. Tony says, if there is all this mountain of evidence of abiogenesis, that's the origin of life, why can't we just show life arising from non-life? Professor Dave should be able to demonstrate it at every lab across the world. Yeah. Why could life get started in the soup long ago and far away, but it can't get started now? Dorito says, way to not answer the question. Why did your arguments change? Why didn't you use today's arguments 2 years ago? You're completely, deliberately missing the point. It doesn't matter when I answer. How many atheists are there I try to answer? I do a Whack an Atheist every Wednesday. Go back and look. How many Whack an Atheists have I done? Can you search that and see? Matt, is that easy to find? I don't know, 1,000, that many? Do a bunch. Okay. Dave, no more soup for you. Next. No, primordial soup. Okay. Joe, when they finally succeed and produce life in the lab with all their designed equipment and purified chemicals, all it will prove is that it took intelligence to do it. Good point, Tony. Okay, Matt, get up here and play that clip you made of we came from a rock. Sure. Because they say, we don't believe that. Yes, you do believe that and teach it.
Whoops. Okay, here we go. I'll pull it up on here.
Yeah, on our channel. Okay. You guys go to, which one? Dinosaur Adventure Land? Dinosaur Adventure Land channel. Yep. We're mirroring everything on several different places. That's Kent Hovind Official and Dinosaur Adventure Land. Let's see. No, misspelled. Okay, you got it close enough?
Yep. It'll correct.
Dinosaur Adventure Land.
All right, here we go.
8 more.
Right here.
Okay. 3 minutes. Is it going to play or you got to drag it over?
I think that if they believe.
All right, here we go. This was a good time, boys. This was a good time. All right.
All right. F for full screen.
All right, yeah.
Okay, hit play.
They came from a rock. They're not following science. Science really can observe and know. What do we know? It comes from the Latin word seer. Why you guys can't admit, yes, variations happen, but they're limited. You'll never admit that. You think they go forever.
No, and once again, see right there, evolution does not say that we came from a rock. Why do you keep saying evolution is, we claim that we came from a rock? It's not what people that, the majority of people that believe in evolution, it's not what they believe at all.
Despite everybody corrected him, he still says that, well, you believe, evolutionists believe we came from a rock. Except that no evolutionists ever believed that. Nobody, not one, not ever.
Rocks and minerals must have played key.
Resort to your typical misrepresentations of science, like claiming I think life came from a rock.
That's Professor Dave. Ingredients for life in space rocks. There it is. Came from a rock.
See right there, evolution does not say that we came from a rock. Why do you keep saying evolution is, we claim that we came from a rock? It's not what people that believe in evolution, it's not what they believe at all. It's not what they said.
Oh.
Well, did the universe begin as a little tiny dot, then a proton, according to what the textbooks teach? Where did time, space, and matter come from? Do you believe in the Big Bang? How's that first start?
Yeah, I do believe in the Big Bang Theory.
Did the planet Earth form in that, of those dust particles getting together? How did we get this planet we're standing on?
Yeah,
Now, was this planet a hot ball of rock for some length of time during the theory?
Yes, it was a hot ball of rock, and yes, eventually water rained onto it and formed into a pool that is just one theory for abiogenesis. And don't think that we just came from rocks. I get where you're going with that. It's fun and hilarious.
It's true. The earth was a hot ball of rock. It cooled down. It rained on the rocks for millions of years and turned them into soup, and the soup came alive.
We don't believe that.
You do.
We don't believe what you're saying.
A rock. I wish you guys could admit it. I know you're embarrassed. I make it look so, because it's so stupid. It's so obvious it's stupid. A 4-year-old can say that ain't true. But you believe it was
Saying it is stupid. The materials that eventually formed this organic matter that formed into what we consider life came from the water hitting the rock on the surface of the earth.
Good job, Matt. Rocks and minerals. Yep, there we go. Oh, so the rocks evolved. How does a rock evolve? Whoa. Life begets rock. Rocks beget
No,
life.
and once again, see right there, evolution does not say that we came from a rock.
Well, I did some searching today, again, in all my spare time. Let's see, comments on comments. I want to get debate, saying I get the mouse over here. I lost my mouse. Come here. Come here, mouse. Okay.
So that's the presentation on the main one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All TV.
Okay.
Just, yeah, like this.
Oh, okay. So let's see. I put together some stuff. Was the Earth a hot molten mass? Trust the science. Okay. Why people can't see the truth? Oh, KGB agent. He said, let's see, he was a KGB agent for a long time. Exposure to true information does not matter anymore. A person who is demoralized is unable to assess true information. The facts tell him nothing. Even if I shower him with information, with authentic proof, with documents and pictures, he'll refuse to believe it. You atheists refuse to believe that you do believe you came from a rock. So I'll shower you with information again. The Bible says God created the heaven and the earth, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. God said he made the earth underwater, and it was livable the first week it was created. The first week he made it, it was underwater. It was never a hot molten mass. Satan said, those humans are so gullible, I can get them to believe the earth was a hot melted rock and uninhabitable for billions of years, and they'll believe it. Come on, boss. The Bible says it had water on it the first day. Couldn't be a hot rock. How will you ever get them to believe that? You just watch. Everything I teach is opposite and backwards to what God said. I hate God and his creation. I'm determined to destroy it. God has said, eat it, ye shall die. Earth was made with water than life the first week. Satan said, hath God said, you shall not die, you shall be as gods. Everything about the devil teaches is opposite, okay? Here we go. Earth science book right there on the shelf. As earth formed, earth surface was hot. There were large pools of bubbling lava. Glencoe biology sitting on the shelf. People say, your textbook's years old. That's when I was teaching 25 years ago, okay? Hello? Give me a new one. I'll show you the same thing. Send a new one to me. Earth is thought to have formed 4.6 billion years ago. It was very different from today. Earth began as a hot ball of rock. Do I need to read it again to you? 3.9 billion years ago, it cooled down. Water vapor condensed and it began to rain. I see. It created oceans, and the scientists believe the first living organisms appeared in the Earth's early oceans. Earth began as a hot ball of rock. Millions of years of torrential rains created the oceans. Earth started as a ball of very, very hot liquid. Oh, okay, let's see. After a million years, the temperature of Earth reached 2,000, the melting point of iron, and the core was formed. Whoa. Let's see. They're going to worship a rock. Jeremiah warned us about that, saying to a stock, thou art my father, to a stone, thou hast brought me forth. Yep. Where'd he go? Here's Grandpa. Oh, Grandpa. Poor guy. You feel so cold, Grandpa. Are you doing okay? Oh, you see. Earth formed 4.54 billion years ago. I see. Okay. Swirling in the waters of the oceans is a bubbling broth of complex chemicals. Progress from a complex chemical soup to a living organism is very slow. We think of the planets formed from collisions in space. I see. Earth was so, right above that. Earth was so hot from the collisions that all the rock melted. The Earth was a hot ball of melted rock orbiting the sun. This is Berkeley University, peer-reviewed, accredited. They believe you came from a rock. What do you guys want anyway? How did life first arise? Let's see. Meteorites hit the Earth and created liquid lava. As liquid settled, heavy elements sunk to the core, lighter ones floated to the top, light gases formed the atmosphere. I see. As the Earth cooled, water condensed to form ocean 3.8 billion years ago. Earliest rocks with fossils formed 3.5 billion years ago. Okay. Early Earth was incredibly hot. It was comprised entirely of magma, liquid rock, for hundreds of millions of years. Okay. Was the Earth a molten ball of rock? 4.5 billion years ago, yep, it's a molten ball of rock. How many times can we say it? You evolutionists, you do believe you came from a... Matt, how can they not get it? How was Earth formed? At first, Earth was a ball of molten rock. Whoa. Early history of the Earth. It began as a hot ball of... Okay. Mental flush. Yeah. 4.5 billion years ago, Earth was more or less uniform ball of rock. Hello? Hello? You believe you came from a rock. Beneath our feet, 4 layers to the Earth. There it is right there. Blow it up for you. Are you wondering why the Earth is made up of 4 different layers? Many scientists believe the Earth wasn't always like this. They believe that when the Earth formed, it was a hot ball made up of mixture of rocks and metals. Be honest, you do believe and teach you came from a rock. How did our planet form? Just a bit of gas and dust through the birth of our solar system. Let's follow them here. What do they say? Guardian. Okay. It all started with a tremendous bang. Wait a minute, I thought it was an expansion. Does an expansion bang too? Like an explosion bangs, but does an expansion bang? I don't know about that. Okay. Somewhere in our galaxy, a star exploded, throwing out masses of gas and dust. Supernova, as these explosions are called, happened 5 billion years ago. The wreckage from the explosion crashed into a nearby cloud of gas, thereby bringing together the ingredients for our solar system. Okay. Slowly, the rocky planets began to organize themselves, settling in at the comfortable distance from the sun, finding their own orbit. Earth found its path. So the Earth has a brain. A third planet from the sun. The early days, rocky pileups were common, leaving craters on the surface of all the planets. Oceans formed 3.8 billion years ago. Okay? At this time, 3.8 billion years ago, water condensed, which filled the basins that are now the oceans. It rained on the rocks for millions of years and made smaller and smaller particles that were dissolved into primordial soup. Let's see. Science Daily. This is a long time ago. Scientists cracked the code. Hot soup is the origin of life. We came from soup. Primordial soup, where life began on Earth, was hot. Oh, the soup's too hot. Don't taste it yet, okay? And not cold. Primordial soup. Here we go, folks. Primordial soup, prebiotic soup, is the hypothetical set of conditions present on early Earth 4.2 to 4.0 billion years ago. Primordial, fundamental aspect to the heterotrophic theory of the origin of life. Yep. Rained on the rocks for millions of years, turned them into soup, and the soup came alive. That's what I've been saying for years. And Mr. Nelson, nobody teaches that. What does primordial soup consist of? Oh, potatoes, carrots. No, let's see. Oxygen-free gaseous mixture containing chiefly water and carbon dioxide. They don't want oxygen in there. That'll mess things up. I understand why, okay? Life on Earth from 3.7 billion years ago, when chemical compounds in a primordial soup somehow sparked into life. Ooh, live science. Yeah, okay. Wow, primordial soup. That's the ultimate mystery. Let's see. New explanation for DNA came from primordial soup. There it is, folks. Primordial soup. This that life began as a pond or ocean as a result, combination of chemicals and atmosphere and some form of energy to make amino acids. So it ran on the rocks and turned them into soup. The first self-replicating systems, that's plants and animals that can reproduce, must have emerged in this soup. So guys, 13.7 billion years ago, the Big Bang. Then 4.6 billion years ago, the earth cooled down. Life appeared 3 billion years ago in the soup. And then man evolved just 3 million years ago. So there's Grandpa. This is what you teach. Stop trying to pretend it's not. You should be, I don't see how you evolutionists can drive on the highway. That is your grandparents, for heaven's sake. Show some respect, would you? Walk on the side. Don't drive on your grandparents. Gee whiz. Anyway, we can go all night on this one, but we're done here. Earth's crust and all this stuff. And let's see, any more on the rock stuff? That's enough. Okay. Any questions or comments here, Randall? All right, take my screen down there. You think the Vatican is the beast from the sea? Whoa. Dave, I really think the Catholics are way more involved in the New World Order and the satanic movement to control the world than they will ever admit. Now, the average Catholic does not know that, okay? The average Catholic, most of them, I had some friends, neighbors. I used to go some to the Catholic Church with my buddy when I was growing up. Most of them I know are sincere, dedicated. They really think they're doing what's right. It's not the people. It's the leadership at the top. Get my book, I didn't write the book, Why I'm Not a Catholic. If you watch my video number 7, let's see, Why I'm Not a Mormon. Well, these are all in our bookstore here. Why I'm Not a Seventh-day Adventist. Why I'm Not Crazy-matic. Why I'm Not a Catholic. There you go. Get the book. What are these, $7 or something? $9. Why I'm Not a New Age Global Citizen. Why I'm Not a Campbellite, the Church of Christ, who believe they can lose their salvation. Why I'm Not a Muslim. Answers to my Mormon friends, okay? Answers to my Catholic friends. We got lots of stuff. Have you been brainwashed? On our bookstore, drdino.com. So I think, I'll say it again, I think the average Catholic really is sincere and dedicated and duped. Okay, any questions? That's it. No, from here? All right, I got to run to Walmart. Well, I'm driving, actually. I'm going to drive on your grandpa. Yeah, you atheist. I'm going to skid the tires right on him.